Hey guys, I wanted to quickly update you about some of the videos I've been making and then also show you a much easier way to do something that I previously showed. I've been making videos showing you guys how to stack damage where you can build up the amount of damage you deal out into the billions if you wanted to. The first method I showed was using the Brawler Ward shield like you see here and also the face puncher. Well, that method has been patched. The recent update fixed that, so that no longer works. The other method I showed still works. This is where you use the Roid Rough Rider, and in that video there were some steps that you had to do that actually are not necessary. So I'm going to show you guys a much easier way to do this, and it will be a lot faster. This new method is going to allow you to build up the damage that you do in half the time, and you'll be able to get into the millions, 10 millions, 20 millions, whatever you need. And big shout out to Evil D and Drew. They emailed me to let me know that yes, there is a much faster method. In the previous video I had said that you needed a Roid Rough Rider shield specifically and then another type of Rough Rider shield, but that's not true. You do not need two of them anymore. You only need one, and you do need specifically the Roid Rough Rider if you're wanting to build and stack damage. You can farm the Roid Rough Rider shield from a rare boss spawn here in Electra City called Eurystmic Enforcer. Now this guy is a rare boss spawn, so you may only get him like 1 out of 5 times that you respawn into the game, and then you're looking for him to drop a Rough Rider shield and then hopefully the prefix of Roid Rough Rider. So yeah, it could be a little bit tricky to farm. To make this a little bit easier to farm him, you can farm him on normal mode. He's going to be easier to kill, and it doesn't matter what level this shield is. If it's a 1 or a 50, it's going to be able to stack damage and be just as powerful no matter what. In addition to the Roid Rough Rider shield, you will need a face puncher, which you can farm from Handsome Jackie. She's located on Skywell in this area right here. So in my previous video, I showed you guys that you wanted to equip the Roid Rough Rider shield and then any other kind of Rough Rider shield, and then just have only those two in your inventory. And then what you would do is go into your menus and switch back and forth, equipping one and then the other. Every time you took the Roid Rough Rider shield off and switched it with another Rough Rider shield, like back and forth, it would stack the amount of melee damage that you could deal out. It would stack 80% at a time, and this would transfer over to the face puncher gun, because when you shoot the face puncher, it counts as a melee attack. So this method still works where you can switch shields. It's a little bit slow and sometimes the menu gets locked up. Well, if you just take off the extra Rough Rider shield and also get rid of any other shield in your inventory so that you're only holding the Rough Rider shield, and then just equip it and unequip it. And this is going to be twice as fast as having to switch out two, and you'll be able to stack your damage twice as fast. The previous way I showed you guys where you switched two back and forth, you had to again kind of go slow and watch the menu because it would get locked up and you couldn't go too fast. Well, with this method you can just smash the button as fast as you want. You don't even have to look at the screen, and in about 5 minutes you can get to about 1,000,000 damage. So you might have to sit here and do this for like 10 to 20 minutes depending on how much damage you want to do. Also, if you come out of this menu and then come back in and try to do it again, it's going to reset it. So you just have to go in and do it as much as you think you're going to need, again maybe 10 to 20 minutes, and then you can come to Sanctuary and test to see how much damage you're doing. Right here I've got it built up to 12 million, which is plenty, even on Mayhem mode 4 for any boss, including WOTAN. And this easier method is going to help with a video that I posted yesterday where you can spawn the Rampager over and over again unlimited. So you can get your gun and your damage set up and built up to what you want, and then just come in here, follow the method that I showed you guys, and you can farm him and respawn him forever. I'll have that video linked down in the description if you guys are interested in that, but this is definitely the best way to farm for legendaries at this time. Also, any of the Rough Rider shields that have a prefix and give you some kind of bonus whenever the shield is depleted will work with this same method. This one I have right here is a Sprint Rough Rider, and it's going to give me 10% plus movement speed while shield is depleted. Also, the Performance Rough Rider and the Featherweight Rough Rider, I don't have pictures of them right now, but those will also give you bonuses. So this shield and doing that glitch is going to allow you to run incredibly fast, and there are other methods for running really fast, but this one is so easy to set up. It takes no time at all. And again, all you have to do is equip it and unequip it back and forth, and I only did this for like 2 minutes to see if it would work, and I was already just absolutely flying. So I'm wondering how fast you could actually go if you sat there for like 10 to 15 minutes and did it. I could imagine that the game would be unmanageable at that point because you'd be going so fast. fast. And just to show you that I was able to keep the speed that I stacked up even though I respawned. And same for the Roid Rough Rider. If you get downed, you have to second wind to get up, or you respawn, you're going to be able to keep the damage that you built up. And you'll keep it until you restart the game or remove that shield. I haven't checked into it, but the other prefixes and abilities of the other shields hopefully will have something like fire rate and then also reload speed, and it would just work the same way. And you could have like insanely fast reload speed with no animation. But hopefully this will help you guys out, and we'll see you next video.